Now you're going to East Chicago Central High School as a freshman. What are your goals as far as football wise?
Football wise, I really didn't expect a whole lot going in because I would want to play wide receiver. Uh, and the thing was, I didn't get the opportunity because our freshman team needed a quarterback. And the people that we had that were trying to play quarterback, one was,
John.
vertically challenged.
John.
And another guy, he had an arm, but he didn't really have much coordination, to get it to who needed to get the ball. So I kind of got stuck in the position of quarterback. After that, things started, coming into play because as a freshman, I got to, start in the JV games because the current quarterback that they did have, they had problems with him, and I think he had some academic problems as well. Then I started to learn the varsity plays as well. So I was pretty much a backup quarterback as a freshman coming up.
Yeah, I remember that. So what kind of goals did you have as a sophomore after playing JV as a freshman, getting to learn the plays as a freshman on varsity? Now, what is your goals as a sophomore?
Actually, my goals as a sophomore was to study and understand the game more. I feel that I'm still trying to be a student of the game. I learn something different every time I watch the game or hear somebody say something that I didn't know. I always try to learn something about the game because I want to be in more depth because I see the professionals play, and quite frankly sometimes I feel that some of the people that I probably played with and some people that aren't in the league now should be playing there. So I felt that I wanted to study under whoever was willing to teach. John Massey was the starting quarterback, and I was the number two guy. So at that point in time, he was my teacher. He taught me, what he could, and then from there on, I just had to build on other things. Because at our sophomore year, our coach was kind of grooming us to play a type of offense that Central had never played before. They wanted to run an option and a spread option at that. And at that time, Central had never seen anything like that. So as he was teaching it to me, my fullback, and my tailback at the time, we're all wondering when we're going to run this because we don't ever see this in the varsity games. But it came into play more as we became juniors.
Okay. Now your junior year, your name is starting varsity quarterback. Now, what is your goals and your mission as a junior this season?
At that point in time, I really I wanted to push what we had learned as sophomores because, everybody was looking at us and they were thinking, we were a smaller team, but we had skill positions that, we had 6 foot receivers, which were unheard of at the time. We had a 260-pound fullback. You know, we had uh, we had another 230-pound tailback. We had a 180-pound tailback. So we had speed, power on all aspects. So I just wanted to use what we had learned at the time so we could win games and possibly, get as far in the playoffs as we could. It's true that we were still using a new offense and we were still learning the game, but we still had to get comfortable in that offense and learn it.
What did you learn as a junior in that season? Because that year it was a good year for Central, coming off the 1-8 season as sophomores to go 6-4.
You know what? I felt good about it, but at the same time, I felt I wanted more. And with the team we had, we should have done more. And the thing is, it didn't come together because you know we were a learning process. And at the time, I don't want to blame it on us being learning, but the thing was, we learned how to lose and we learned how to win together. And once we did that, it kind of filtered in. The games we won, we conquered. The games we lost, we had to learn from. And going into that junior year, after our season had ended, we understood what our losses, how we could better ourselves from our losses.
Gotcha.